Today on Boston Girl Bakes, I've got a showstopper for you, Creme Brulee Cheesecake. It combines two of the most indulgent desserts into one creamy, crunchy masterpiece. To start, we'll preheat our oven to 350 degrees, and we'll make our graham cracker crust. You want to pulse your graham crackers in a food processor until they're finely ground. You'll need 1.5 cups of crumbs, which is about 12 whole crackers. If you don't have a food processor, you can add your crackers to a plastic bag and smash them with a rolling pin. And then you'll dump the crumbs into a mixing bowl and you'll add in your 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, a pinch of salt, and 5 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter. Or you can always swap and use salted butter if that's what you have on hand and just omit the added pinch of salt. Simply stir that to combine. And then once it's all nice and combined, we'll press the mixture into the bottom and slightly up the sides of our 9-inch spring form pan. I find that using the bottom of a measuring cup really helps to pack it down evenly. Once that's done, we'll pop it into our oven for 10 minutes while we work on the cheesecake filling. In our stand mixer, we'll beat 2 pounds of softened cream cheese with 1.5 cups of granulated sugar on medium speed for about 4 minutes until it's smooth and creamy. Make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature so you end up with a smooth filling. We'll add in a pinch of salt and 1 tablespoon of vanilla bean paste. This is what's going to give the cheesecake the true look and taste of creme brulee. And 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. The cornstarch is my secret to keeping the cheesecake from cracking. But if you don't have it, you can always substitute with 2 tablespoons of flour. Now we'll add in our 4 eggs one at a time, beating for about 1 minute after each addition. You want to make sure your eggs are at room temperature so they don't clump up your cream cheese. Simply place the eggs into a bowl of warm water for 10 minutes, then wipe off and they're ready to use. To this, we'll add in our 2/3 cup of sour cream. I recommend using full fat sour cream for the best texture, and 2/3 cup of heavy cream. Making sure both of these are at room temperature, and we'll beat until fully incorporated. Make sure to scrape down the sides and bottom of the bowl to make sure that everything is mixed together. Sometimes you may find that some cream cheese is hiding out at the bottom. Now that our cheesecake filling is ready, we can add this to our graham cracker crust. Simply pour the cheesecake filling over the crust and smooth the top with a rubber spatula. And now it's time to prepare the water bath. Cover your pan fully with aluminum foil and you'll place it into a large roasting pan and pour boiling water until it reaches about halfway up the sides. This is the key to a smooth and creamy cheesecake. We'll bake it at 325 for 85 to 90 minutes. You'll know it's done when the edges are set and golden brown. The center will still be slightly wobbly, but will set up as it continues to cool. You'll let it cool in the oven for an hour with the door slightly open. Then refrigerate for at least 4 hours. Now let's get to the fun part, the creme brulee topping. Before serving, remove the cheesecake from the pan and sprinkle 4 tablespoons of superfine sugar evenly over the top. Using a kitchen torch, slowly burn the sugar until it caramelizes, making sure to move the torch around slowly so that the sugar doesn't burn too quickly. This might take a few minutes, but it's worth it for that perfect crunchy top. If you don't have superfine sugar, you can simply use regular granulated sugar, but it's going to take a little longer to caramelize. Or you can place your granulated sugar into a food processor and break it down until it's super fine in texture. And there you have it, a luscious, creamy cheesecake with a rich graham cracker crust and a stunning creme brulee topping. This creme brulee cheesecake is the perfect dessert for any occasion. It's rich, decadent, and sure to impress your friends and family. Thank you for joining me today, and if you love this recipe, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more delicious desserts, and let me know in the comments if you try making this cheesecake yourself. And until next time, happy baking.